Hi, this is James with Flagtronics. Today we're going to cover the update process for an FT200 and for a driver ID module. First, we have to start up the Flagtronics Device Manager software. This is available through our website at flagtronics.com in the Downloads section. Then we're going to plug the FT200 into a computer, and we need to make sure that the FT200 is powered up and the driver ID module is also powered up, and that they are connected over CAN bus wiring with each other. So there's a 2-wire CAN connection between them. Once connected, we will be able to see both of them once everything is up to date. So on the FT200, we need to update to version 0737, the WRL version 0737. We can also see the device ID of the FT200, and we can see a driver is connected right now. We're getting the information from the driver ID module, and it's sending over the wireless network back to race control right now. In the device setup, we've got some settings like the inversion of the display. We have the ability to change CAN settings, and we have light curve information if you wanted to go beyond the 6 curves that are pre-programmed. We have the tracks that are loaded, although we send this out when you arrive at the track. And then we have logs that you can view in here. This unit has no logs, but if you clicked on it, you'd be able to see a graphical log or a spreadsheet style log. We're going to go to the firmware update process. We're going to choose the latest, and then we're going to choose the org as WRL. We're going to make sure we have the most recent version, which in this case is 0737. And then we're going to tell it to update the firmware. When you do this, it should be powered on. The display up here on the screen is what I also see on the physical FT200 unit. So we saw the purple and then the green scrolling success message, and then 3 dashes that are blue. And then it goes to a SIG message or a flag condition, depending on whether you're at a track or not. SIG if you're doing it at home. All right, we got the success message there. And if your driver ID module is version 100X, if it's some version that's .2 or higher, then you'll be able to update it over the CAN bus. Here's the device ID. Here's the FT200 controller that it's connected to, and here is the driver ID module that it's currently detecting. So here also we can change or see some information and change some information regarding the CAN bus, the serial number and firmware. We have some logging, and then we also have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi gets turned off when CAN bus is active normally, and it should be turned off when you have CAN bus active so that it can focus on the puck reception. So now we'll go to the firmware update process. We'll make sure you have the most recent version. We'll get this from the cloud. We hit start firmware update. It's telling me it's the same version here. This one takes substantially longer than the FT200 does. There's more on here. With this version, you do also want to make sure that you have a stable power source, that it's connected to power, and that you don't have any other programs running that can interfere. Your computer won't go to sleep, and you should just leave this screen up and running while it's updating. It won't take too long, but if you're bouncing around and doing other things, it can potentially cause problems, so we want to avoid that. We also have a known issue on some of the newest Windows 11 laptops and on some of the newest Windows 11 driver packages, the way that they're writing information back and forth, something changed. So we have a fix in this firmware version, the 0737 with the FT200, that resolves that. And if you have any troubles updating your FT200, where it pauses at a process or can't proceed past a particular percentage point, then you can get either a Flagtronics person or a WRL person to help you with the update. Essentially, you can grab another laptop, and most laptops work fine. It's an edge case, but this firmware update does resolve that known issue that affected some users. We also have down at the bottom here a running log that shows what's going on the physical unit. Currently it tells us that it's uploading the firmware. Now it tells us it's starting. If there were any error messages, you'd see it there as well. All right, so we successfully updated, and it's already picked up the driver ID puck again, and it says it's connected to the FT200. So the communication on this side is all good and working. And here we can also see that we're getting the driver information from the driver ID module, and everything is up and working. So this confirms that your setup is up to date and complete and fully working. If there are units out there that have older firmware that can't work over the CAN gateway, that would be versions before 1.0, 0.0, they will need to get updated over Wi-Fi with another video tutorial, and we also have a USB tool for those. But this has everything up and working, and this is what you should expect to see when everything is working.